If you are open and receptive to an energy activation, then say yes. A flower blooms. It is a beautiful and sunny day in the communal Soul Tribe garden. While running through, Tia stubs her toe on a crystal budding from the ground. The nail is bent back as blood oozes out. Tia sits on the ground and holds her toe with one hand and places her other hand on the ground. She begins to channel her natural energy healing touch into the wound, and within moments completely heals her toe back to normal. Tia utilizes an energy healing method like that of modern Reiki of our time. Energy healing has been normalized by all, like speech, and is taught to us from the time we are born. We are each naturally attuned to the cultivated practice of the tribe we are born into. This can be switched and or expanded upon as we learn from other tribe communities and their cultivated techniques. Energy healing of this era still includes Reiki as well as many other new and pre-existing modalities. More diverse in each culture itself, each practice of energy healing has been expanded upon, as many have rediscovered energy healing technologies such as symbols from Atlantis, methods from Lemuria, meridian gates from star races, and more. Many energy healing masters from the 2020s to 2040s had even cultivated and created brand new techniques, pathways, and veins, combining with other teachings along with manifestation, creating much profound expansion and new abilities for all. The advancement of these latent abilities, as well as the soul being in tune to their body, allowed Tia to completely heal the physically damaged scar tissue, as well as the energetic impression left in the pain body, completely healing the entire wound instantly. Working with our body and its natural abilities combined with our powerful energy and intentions enables us to completely insource our power, healing anything that needs to be healed at any given moment. This has completely rendered medical institutions irrelevant. Tapped into her body's guidance of requiring food to replenish after that work, still very young, Tia seeks her mother's counsel, who would know what's best. As we are healthier than we've ever been, being able to manipulate our bodies and realities takes the right sustenance. Every area a soul tribe dwells in is integrally connected to Mother Gaia. The energy and stewardship we provide in each area of the world is returned by Mother Gaia, as she provides anything we would ever need. Where soul tribes stead their communal neighborhoods, Gaia deliberately supplies each tribe with an abundance of plants and crops they need, without the tribe having to plant a single seed. By telepathically communing with Mother Gaia and requesting what they need, while offerings are made to her, the infinite intelligence of Mother Gaia grows the specifically required crops in the neighborhood's designated spot. Tribes typically have an individual or many that absolutely love gardening. They will be drawn to this role as part of their dharma and will greatly assist their tribe with their gift. Tia approaches her mother Stephanie on the other side of the garden and tells her about the experience. "Oh my little nugget," she says as she scoops Tia up into her arms, giving her a big squeezing hug. "You did such a great job on your toe. Let's celebrate with a nice meal." Back in the kitchen of their main dwelling, Stephanie picks a leaf from a newly cultivated herb and rubs it on Tia's toe. Freshly gathered ingredients of vegetables, fruit, herbs, combination of dressings, nuts, and mushrooms are placed into a large metallic pot. The dome is placed on top as Stephanie holds her hand over the lid, then recites a prayer and her intentions. The metallic container begins to lift, vibrating fast enough as it looks like a blur while heating up. The metal of this container is foreign to Earth, as it is a special metal alloy shared by other star races. After a few moments, the container settles, and the lid is removed with a hot, freshly prepared meal in place. This food preparation to us of today may seem like a combination of witchcraft and the synthesizer from Star Trek, but is very real, practical, and common. Using a combination of intentions and quantum physics, this metal alloy can prepare what's inside while rearranging the unobserved content, manifesting into the intended meal. Tia always loves the meals her mother comes up with. Not only do they bring her great comfort and joy, but she feels the healthy properties of the meal physically and energetically travel through her body, making her feel really good. And as always, her mama infused some special loving energy into it specifically for her. At this moment in humanity, we have evolved into our light bodies, making the consumption of animals for sustenance and pleasure incongruent with our vibratory systems. It has been a while since anyone has even craved such, as the amount of pleasure and health from newfound spices and cultivated recipes, even from off-world, give a new, higher sensation to the senses. The energy infused into each thing we intake can heal, grow, uplift, or expand the body, mind, and consciousness better than that of any drug of today. After Tia finishes, she feels full and is excited to go back out and resume playing. The children of this era are extremely athletic. Tia runs off into the forest just outside the tribe neighborhood. Ahead of her, she sees one of the tallest trees in the grove named Dimsel. Running approximately 33 kilometers an hour, she jumps onto the base of the tree, and even as a young child can climb Dimsel, a 77-meter tall fay tree, faster than the most experienced professional climbers of our time. At the very top, holding onto the tip of Dimsel, she pants heavily, observing the gorgeous view of the multicolored forest she now gazes over. On her way down, Tia grabs onto each one of the crystal knots on Dimsel's trunk, like wall climber handholds, enabling her to safely and skillfully descend. Our fitness is very important, as it is our main motor in our physical world. We've adapted to a higher frequency of existence, allowing for a greater and faster capacity for natural energy, as this is incorporated into our infrastructure. Anything we would ever need on a monthly basis is within walking distance of where we live to our Soul Tribe neighborhoods. This has solved the conundrum of best energy modality for transportation, as there is no more need for cars, trains, planes, or boats, at least not for practical transportation. We have the energy and fitness to walk, run, and jog everywhere, also using an array of new analog contraptions like that of bicycles. Most long-distance travel is done by translocation and our own Merkaba, and all goods given to anyone long-distance-wise are simply translocated as well. Hovercrafts made from a new form of metal alloy, stone, or crystal containers, derelict until powered by our own energy and intention, are used to move objects in great mass and quantity, as well as act as personal recreational transportation units. We are born naturally very fit and athletic. Our physical bodies are stronger than ever and are able to withstand and endure the stress of superhuman-like abilities. Tia's older brother Mir swims several kilometers each day. He is connected and resonates with the energy of water, feeling a call down the river. He swims south with the current, going further and further each day, exploring more of what is downstream. He feels something very deep in that direction, but is not sure. In his morning regimen of communing with his higher self, inquiring about what he feels and why he feels so pulled in that direction, his only answer is, "You will know." Mir trusts this, yet feels sad, a sense of longing where his current state is not fulfilling. He seeks counsel from members of his soul tribe. Each soul tribe has one to several individuals whose dharmic passions specialize in overseeing and advising the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health of their fellow soul tribe members. They are the ones who can teach each member of their tribe how to master their own health with tools, techniques, and technologies. This teaches us to be in tune with ourselves, becoming a sovereign master of our own being. Yet from time to time, no matter how long one may have been incarnated, we do delegate back to our health teachers, as we are dearly loved and supported by each other. Sometimes it's just better not to do it alone. After speaking with Mir, he came to the realization that he is metamorphosing into the man that his soul planned to experience. His soul is calling him where to go next, and this rite of passage through aligned action will expand him into his dharma. To stay where he is would still his feet, stagnating his life experience. His ancestors experienced this, as norms of society, thoughts, limiting circumstances, and even denial contributed to the degradation of the soul's expansion, leading to contraction in an epidemic of mass chronic depression. Everyone is their own doctor now. Anytime someone feels not their best, they are guided by their intuition or loved ones to what they need, whether it be sustenance of body, mind, or spirit. We are freed sovereign beings unlocked to our highest potential as well as stewards for each other. We possess the metaphysical and superhuman abilities to that of superheroes and gods. Later that evening, reminiscing about her day, Stephanie was impressed by her daughter's athleticism in contrast to what her mother had told her about the world before. Stephanie's mother remembers the end of a time where synthetic food was manufactured and sold in mass quantities, infused with addictive additives and poisons. The water we drank on a daily basis was also poisonous, mixed with harmful chemicals. The animals we consumed on a mass scale were slaughtered in Holocaust-like environments, absorbing their fear and negative energy into our systems as we ate them without respect. We outsourced our own health and life force to others who did not care and only wanted a profit. Where most suffered from chronic disease and knew no way out. Essentially, a true healthy human did not exist. We now know we are what we eat, and our diets, whether that of food, content, thought, or energy. No matter what, with a will there's a way. The human spirit is resilient. Same with our physical, mental, and emotional health. Relief and freedom exist. Taking back our power, we free ourselves to the infinite. If the mind can think it, it already exists. Tia returns to the Soul Tribe garden. She walks over to the area where she stubbed her toe. Like the other things Gaia gives us, she also gifts us the technologies we need, such as crystals that she pushes to the surface. The crystal point that was budding from the ground is now fully breached. Observing the specific crystal, she hears a voice say, "I'm sorry, dear one. It was not the intention to harm you with the presence of this gift. Please accept this." Tia picks up the crystal and immediately feels a connection with it. As she holds it, she feels the crystal's activating power and new information download into her system. The sensation is beautiful and peaceful. The energy activation from the crystal pools around the top of her head and her crown chakra. She feels an opening over her head as she begins to feel the singing energy of the garden around her as a flower blooms. End of chapter. I am sealing this energy activation in, disconnecting, pulling my energy back, giving thanks to all that had a part to play in this. So be it, and so it is. It is done. Thank you for watching. MC Warrior of the Light, out.